What's up, guys? Chris here again from Aquarium Conversations. Just kind of want to introduce this tank. This was, I guess, a Christmas present that I kind of bought for myself. I had a gift card and went to my local pet store and found this really cool tank, I think. Aquatop is a brand. It's been around for a while, but their nano tanks are really starting to get more and more popular. Really, really good quality. They have a couple of those all-in-one kits, like the bullet style 5-gallon tanks where the filtration and everything is in the back. They have a rectangular shaped one. There's a couple. Jump on their website. You'll be able to see what I'm talking about. But my local fish store has carried a bunch of them for a while now. And, the nano tanks is kind of where I started, but I kind of moved in another direction. But one of these definitely caught my eye. This is Aquatop Aqua Reza, high clarity rectangular glass aquarium. So when you see that high clarity or low iron glass or any of that kind of stuff, those are going to be those tanks that are, I don't want to say the word professional, but a lot of the YouTube videos out there where it's like the high-end aquascapes and all this kind of stuff, they're using that high clarity or low iron glass. So what it is, it's glass with fewer impurities in it, so it looks and it is a lot clearer. It gives you, the kind of ripple effects that you see there when the light shines through it. But just an overall, it's a scaper's tank. I'll put it to you that way. It's not a tank you want to find at your PetSmarts or your Petco's or anything like that. If you do, it's probably a special order. But and really the thing is they cost a lot more. This tank, this is an 11-gallon tank. And it's already scaped. I'm going to show it to you here in a second. But this 11-gallon tank, you can see the dimensions down here, cost $100. So that'll give you some idea of, I'm trying to think. There's who's the other company? Waterbox is another big company that does the low iron glass. And when you start getting into the scapers tanks, you can check out George Farmer's tanks or. Those tanks are extremely pricey. So, but this just kind of gives you some information on the tank. Let's just go ahead and look at the scape now. Let me back up here a little bit. I set this up about a week and a half ago. So, forgive me, some of the crypts are kind of starting to die back, which is expected. Let me talk about the substrate. Substrate there's a layer of potting soil on the bottom. There is fluval stratum on top, and then, I pushed the sand to the front, like you can see here, and then everything is capped with sand. As far as the hardscape, I've got a combination, looks like Syria stone, and then a couple other pieces that I found at my local fish store, just to kind of give it a little more character and kind of give the, the illusion that rocks have kind of fallen apart. This piece of driftwood here, I found also at my local fish store. Shout out to Elmer's Aquarium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Anybody in the area who doesn't know about that place, find out about it quickly. They've been around for about 50 years. The nicest people in the world there. So shout out to them. They've always helped me, encourage me to any one of my ideas that I have, and we're able to point me in the right direction. So definitely shout out to them. Yeah, that piece of driftwood right there, when I saw it, I actually had to have it because I had an idea in mind, and it went something like this, to be honest with you. But all in all, super happy with that piece of driftwood. Got some tannins in the water, so you can see a little bit of that, tea color, and I don't mind that at all. I really don't. It gives it a real natural look. As far as filtration, I've had this fluval internal filter for a few years now, and I'm running a couple sponges, some filter floss, and even got some lava rock in there just to kind of house beneficial bacteria. Plants, real simple stuff, guys. I got a bunch of different crypts in here. The crypt, what's that? Crypt Wenti Brown or Wenti Green, which I believe is this red stem one right here. Got a bunch of Anubias in there too. I even lucked up and found, speaking of George Farmer, some trident fern. I've never had that. I've never found it before, but I was super excited when I saw that. I had to buy it. There's some other crypts here in the back, but you know, these are plants that I've had success with. Again, you know, I'm going to get some dieback here and some melting. That's expected, so no concerns there. The light was this $15 light that I found at Petco. I'm sorry, PetSmart. I forget the name of the guys, but has a magnet, sticks to the side and everything, so super cool. It was 15 bucks. It's definitely bright enough for this tank. So if you guys are looking for a really cheap, you know, good light, I definitely recommend that one. You know, stocking, I gotta bet it in there too. You know, he's doing well. He's hanging out. He loves it. I'm trying to think what else can I tell you about this tank. It's just set up, so there's going to be some changes. You know, I'm sure there'll be some dieback and some melting that I mentioned before. Hopefully, I don't have. Hopefully, I've planted enough to kind of combat any sort of algae issues that I have. But other than that, you know, you guys let me know what you think. How would you have set it up? Are you guys interested in these low iron or high clarity tanks? You know, here's something I want to talk about too. Like what kind of, you know, hardscape and substrate would you guys use in a setup like this? So let me know that kind of stuff. But other than that, guys, I'll leave it there. Any questions or comments, leave them down below. And as always, talk to you guys down the road. Bye.